you don't got Coach Bergen, you ain't got shit.
All right. What's up, Coach Bergen here, and welcome to the Coach Bergen Show.
One thing, I ain't motherfucking washed up.
Abso-friggin-lutely, dude.
Damn it, Kyle.
What's up, Coach Bergen here, and welcome to the Coach Bergen Show, episode 97. Our guest today is our friend, our first three-time guest, here for his fourth time, Tristan.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, you gotta turn your camera around because we're just seeing your feet right now, man.
Well, there you
There
are.
we go. There we go. All right, how you doing?
I am pretty good. I'm just finishing the next few days of fight camp, and then I'm going to be fighting this weekend. So this has
Awesome.
actually been the best camp that I've had so far. I'm really fixing a lot of my mistakes of obviously my last fight. My last fight I was winning on the judges' scorecards and winning the fight, and the strength and conditioning kind of gave out on me on the fight, and obviously, so this camp, Marcelino, I've hired actually a strength conditioning coach, and it's really been helping. And even Marcelino has told me the difference and stuff in this camp as opposed to the other camps, and obviously it's really good fighting in front of my hometown. We've finally got this done. People have been wanting to see me fight in Eagle Mountain for a really long time, and finally another promotion is finally putting this on, finally got me on there, so finally we got this done, and it's going to be a great show.
Awesome. The Scarecrow Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're I think I remember seeing posts about it, and you were talking about how you're defending the homeland. And
Yes, defending the land.
defending the land, yeah. Because you're the only fighter on the card from there, right?
Yeah, the only fighter in Porterville. Honestly, I think at the time, one of my fighters was supposed to fight on the first card of Eagle Mountain. And at the time, I was in college, and I was just training people, and I was still busy with a lot of other stuff, and I wasn't fighting. I honestly partially regret that I couldn't fight on the first card because, obviously my fighter that I had a lot of potential in, that could have been in my spot, but you can have potential on a kid, but they don't have obviously the same drive as you and everything. And he's still a talented kid. And I still love the kid, but he obviously his fight fell out and things didn't go through, and he didn't get to fight on the card. But honestly, it seems that I took his spot, me fighting and stuff and everything. So it's kind of like I get to make up for what that happened, that time.
So that's good then.
Here with you.
All right. So
Yeah, so I think
kickboxing that you're fighting, or is it MMA?
It is kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
So
Okay.
I was actually the first camp that did Muay Thai in Porterville. There was a lot of MMA camps and a lot of fight camps that did jiu-jitsu and then MMA. But I had my little brother fight on PAC, and he was the first one to fight in Muay Thai. So it's kind of cool that I'm on the first card in Porterville for Muay Thai. And what's
Nice.
crazy is after I did it, a lot of other camps started copying my stuff. They like other camps that didn't do Muay Thai before, they started having their guys on Muay Thai cards because I did it. And same thing with the park thing, because I was the first camp to fight out of a park. And even Marcelino told me, he's like, why is everybody copying your idea? And I was like, well, I don't know, because it's like, I'm a nobody.
It's a good idea.
It's a good idea, but I was the first camp that just was doing it at the park, and everybody saw it and started. And then, just recently I noticed, Absolute is a new promotion, and, I've gone with a lot of newer promotions to kind of help newer promotions fight on promotions that a lot of Porterville haven't seen, and I'm on Absolute now, and I guess one of the camps, CBCA, is actually going on there, and they normally go with 5.59, and they go with so. Even though I've had my losses and we haven't been able to get the wins and stuff, there's a lot of positive that I have done, and I gotta kind of, because I'm obviously OCD and perfection, and I wanted to win and stuff. But there's a lot of stuff that I've done, besides the win. So I think the win will eventually come if I keep putting in the work and training and obviously in consistency. So I've actually fought more than any fighter this year. So
Yeah, because every single time that you've fought, you've come on the podcast, I'm pretty sure. So
yes,
that's like
yes,
4 times now.
Four times. Yes, thank
4
you for
times.
having me 4 times. That's great.
Of course. Of course,
And
of course. And you're the first 3-time guest as well. So, yeah. So fuck Mike Hernandez.
Oh, yes, fuck Michael Hurt.
Yeah.
Um,
Fuck that guy.
I always remember.
One day he's going to watch the podcast, and then he's going to hear that song at the very end of every episode, and then he's going to send me a cease and desist letter, and tell me to take it down or something. But, we'll see what happens.
Well, what's crazy is I ran into him at Royal Combat, and he tried to talk to me, and I just ignored him, and he's like, well, why is he ignoring me? And I was like, because, I just don't care for the guy. I think he favors a lot of camps that, as an interviewer, you should try to help, because there's a lot of camps, out there that are fighting, and he's not interviewing. Like, you are interviewing all of the camps and stuff and helping all the camps, which I think is great, and he's just interviewing the favorite ones, some that aren't even fighting. I'm good with a couple of these camps, and it's not their fault that this idiot is like picking favorites. They're kind of stuck in the middle of the situation. But it's like, if you're going to be an interviewer and try to help grow the Valley scene, you need to interview all of the camps, not just the ones that are the most popular. There's a camp that he does, which I'm good with a lot of their guys, but they haven't fought in 5 years. And they aren't having any fighters right now, and he goes in there and covers that camp when, there's gyms that I train with, like Tusk, that he hasn't interviewed, Marcelino's camp, mine, that have produced fighters consistently. And it's like, well, but that's him. Michael's who he is, and I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Marcel's team doing it, and obviously the camps that are going to keep doing what they're doing, and hopefully he interviews them, but I doubt it. But yeah.
It seems like, based off of the way it was just explained, that he's more so trying to grow his name off of interviewing the bigger names, bigger gyms, whatever, as opposed to the smaller gyms that are up and coming and actually producing fighters and actually, being active and competing. So he's not necessarily, it doesn't sound like he's trying so much to help the fighters get spotlight.
More so trying to use the fighters to get himself spotlight.
Yeah, that sounds exactly. You basically nailed it in the coffin, and basically said exactly what you're right about. Is he's trying to grow his brand by interviewing the popular fighters instead of trying to grow the other brand. So
instead of helping the fighters who are active and want the attention. Yeah.
And the thing of it is what's crazy is even though I've lost, I am like such a fan favorite. It's crazy because even though I've in my losses, I've put on great performances, like the Marcus fight, the last fight. A lot of people have walked up to me and said, you're really entertaining to watch and keep doing what you're doing. So even in my losses, my opponents have known what I've dared. I've showed up. So I think, like what Marcelino said, going into this camp, because it's very hard for me to take a loss, because I work so hard, and even at this stage trying to help people. But there's a lot of positive that I've done, because, even though I've lost, I think I've helped my guys that have lost, take losses better. and motivate, and then also people that are afraid to get in there because it takes a lot to get into the cage. You know, them seeing me deal with adversity and then still go back in there, still train, and still have the belief to fight and win a belt. I think that really motivates a lot of people, and that's why people still love me because I can't go anywhere in Porterville without people walking up to me and asking me when my next fight is, and people know who I am and stuff. And then, like, obviously, fighters that have messaged me, so it's really great. And I think this weekend, Destiny's going to run its course, and I am going to get my first victory and consistency, and then, what goes on from there. So I just got to keep staying consistent.
Awesome. We're shifting the momentum.
Mm-hmm. And it's really awesome because I have actually, there's 2 vendors that are doing the event, and one of them is my good friend that actually helped me cut weight for a fight, and he's doing great in his catering business, and I got him into the event, and now he's catering and sponsoring. And I guess In Shape, I'm friends with a lot of people at In Shape Porterville, and what's funny is they're actually doing the event too, helping. So, yeah.
Okay, nice.
So it's going to be
In Shape Porterville, is that what it's called?
Yes, In Shape Porterville. Do you guys have an In Shape down there?
Do we have a what?
Do you guys have an In Shape down there where you guys are at?
No. That's a franchise, I'm guessing. It's kind of like a gym, like a YMCA or like an Anytime Fitness?
Anytime Fit. I've heard of Anytime Fitness. So you guys have Anytime Fitness. So yeah. We have In Shape down here. So
okay, and then I think there's probably like Snap Fitness somewhere too, which is similar to that.
Planet Fitness?
Yeah, but I think Planet Fitness is probably like more known around here. It's probably the more popular choice for people.
I think because I have a buddy that trains in Boston with one of the camps down there, and they have Planet Fitness down there. And stuff. So it all depends on, I guess, area.
Yeah. There's a lot of different gyms, but that's probably like the more common one. And then there's some smaller franchises, but like, nothing that would exist anywhere, I don't think elsewhere. Like Club Fitness is another one that's kind of bigger around here. And part of their locations just got bought out as well to be Powerhouse Fitness. So I'm not even sure where they're out of, or if that's even a franchise, or if that's just their name that they made it to be independent. I'm not really sure. But yeah. So another thing that I just started working on that you might be interested in, I'm making a film like how I made the Coma Dreams movie. I'm making another one that is going to be for my Ketchup and Kyle cartoon. And it's going to be where they're going to be corners for one of the fighters that uses the app, Tower Dog Dan. And he is going to be like traveling around, and he fights for the BKFC. So it's going to be Ketchup and Kyle's Bare Knuckle Roadshow. And so they're going to go around to different events and fairs and festivals and corner Dan for his fights. And so if you're interested, I would love to have you as a cameo, and we'll make you a scarecrow. And it can be you and Marcy Man, because he's got the penguin character already. And then we can have it where you guys are training together. And then, you train with Ketchup and Kyle and Dan or whatever. Or we could have it where you have a fight at the same event or whatever. There's so many ways we can do it. But are you interested?
I am very interested. That would be cool to do like the cartoon Scarecrow character. That would be cool with Marcy Man's Penguin. That would be really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna come along great. And I just made like a mini, like a kind of a trailer for it, just to kind of, I don't know, start showing it that it's gonna exist. But I'm really not starting the process for at least another week or two. Because I have a lot of stuff I'm trying to catch up on with the app, mostly with Fight Plan Pro. Have you been using that to prepare for your fight at all, or no?
No, I tried to get on it, and I'm still trying to get new to it. Honestly, I tried to tap into it. Marcy was telling me that it helps like it analyzes your opponent, correct, and analyzes his fight
That was the
game.
initial vision of it, and there is so much more that's been added in. But it can help with cutting weight, it can help with nutrition, it can help with accountability, helps with consistency, helps with creating workout plans, helps with so many different things. Um, but I forget the main reason I had brought that up initially. Um, but it doesn't matter. It there's a lot that's going into it, and it's going to be also able to replace systems that work for gyms. Like I was seeing like different. I can't even remember most of the names, but different software that were advertising for gyms, like MMA gyms, and like push press was one of them, and then another one, and I just kept seeing these different like software systems advertising, for gyms, to gyms and gym owners. And I was thinking to myself, like, fuck, I could replace that, especially because that's charging $50 a month. If I can, replace that, then people will easily be happy to pay, for the $20 a month membership to have access to that. If it can, save them that. And then I added in Fight Finances, which is going to allow you to it's going to help you with tracking spending and help you just get a better grip on financial life, and just like help you get ahead. And because what gets measured gets managed, so like it helps you kind of manage it a little bit better and create budgets and et cetera, et cetera. There's so much stuff to it that like I can explain what it does, but it will do probably a lot more than what I am even explaining it can do. And there's another thing I'm putting into the content. So there's a content creation academy in there as well, to be able to help fighters with creating content that they can post and give you ideas and, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm working on right now creating a thing in there that I'm calling Carry, based off of the PR specialist that we actually have. And so this is going to act as the PR specialist, and it will help you with staying accountable to posting content, to help you see like how big of a name you are. It'll be able to help you get sponsors. It'll be able to help you get on podcasts. And there's just so many things it's going to be able to do. And that itself is going to act as like a personal assistant for the gyms as well. So there's so much shit that's going into this. And another thing I'm working on doing is making it so you can take a picture of your food and then it'll track the macros. And I think that's going to be like very useful for any fighter who's trying to, make weight. So yeah, definitely check it out. And there's an assessment in the beginning on the home page that you can take, and it'll tell you what features are going to be most useful for you. So definitely check that out.
Okay, that sounds cool. I know there's another brand, I think it's called Milk something, that kind of does that, but the difference between yours is you've got like, a tracking plan and everything for the fighters and stuff. Because there's this other company that helps with doing like promotions to help them get sponsors and stuff. But I don't think they have like the kind of stuff that you have in there when it comes to like, which is actually pretty cool. I think it's great what you're.
I promise you, no other company has what I have right now. Nobody is outworking me or out creating what I'm creating. It's only about 80% functional right now to like the stuff that I've just mentioned that I'm adding in, working on. So it's like it still needs work, but once it's 100% functional, this is going to be like the app for MMA fighters and combat athletes. And just like it's just gonna really take off.
Well, I think it will.
No way it can't.
No, I know. I've known you for a while, and I know how much hard you work with your podcast and everything. So I believe that you're what you're doing is going to take off. It's just like with like MySpace. Remember back when MySpace was all like the main thing, and then all of a sudden Facebook came and then beat the crap out of them because it was like more apps like you were bringing up. Like I think. Like I brought up your biggest competition probably right now, but you with what you're implementing, I think it's going to really they're going to have a hard time competing with that because you have things that they don't have. So that will help a lot, I think.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's going to, just continue to build and grow from there. And then obviously, if there's anything that you want implemented into it that doesn't exist, let me know, because that's how I'm building it, is based off of the feedback I'm getting from the fighters. So definitely try it out, and especially use it for like your gym as well, for your practices, the team section. You can RSVP for the practices. Like, you can set it up so that way the fighters will get a notification of the practice and they can RSVP without even having to go in the app. So you'll like, it's just going to make it way easier for you to communicate with all of your fighters, especially like as you get more and more, like, 30, 40, 50 of them,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool, and I think that'll be great because I'm in the process. I'm still with obviously training and marketing stuff, but next year I'm planning on reopening my gym in Porterville and getting all that situated. I just bought the mats and everything, and I'm still going to be training with Marcy Welch, and still fighting. But yeah, that would be great, especially for like
Awesome.
people.
Well,
Yeah,
you'll have access to it, and it'll be way better by the time you open up again. So,
I think this time will be way better, honestly, than the last time. I think I've got more. Like last time, I just was rushing to open up and kind of open up too soon. This time, I think I've got everything more established and everything ducks in a row, like the mats.
Yep. So you have stuff from before, so it'll be a lot easier to. Yeah, you won't have to be starting completely from zero. You'll have like kind of a base of what you already did.
Yeah.
All right. So, remind me, who are you fighting again this week? Oh, am I losing you? Did I lose you? Tristan. Oh no, I lost you. All right. Well, let's take a second, I guess. Tristan left. Well, maybe he will join back on. Let's see. I don't know what happened there. There we go. And accept. There we go. Now you're back.
Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah. What were we talking about again?
You're talking about reopening and the software that Fight Plan Pro is able to replace. And so I was just saying that, you'll be able to use that when you open up, and it'll probably be a lot more advanced than it is right now by that time as well.
Yeah,
So
I think
it's more useful.
It's going to really help fighters and everything. Yeah, and everything. And I got a question.
Yes.
Obviously.
What's up? Did I lose you? Fuck. Tristan, where'd you go?
Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. My phone keeps ringing. But I think I'm going to just say this right now. I think loyalty is a big thing in anything. I don't think any relationship is perfect. And, Marcy, man, has been like a brother to me. When I've had problems with my gym, he's helped me. He's helped Chris. He's helped Ivan.
Oh, I lost you again. Tristan.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
Are you there? Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're
I think,
man.
Yeah, I think some people, because they feel like they're going through adversity, they have to change their camp and they have to leave and go. The thing is, I think sometimes you need to understand that you need to be loyal to somebody that's done stuff for you, and it's hard to find loyalty nowadays. And I
You keep cutting out. You keep
I
cutting
don't know
out.
what's going on.
Yeah, I don't
It,
either.
it,
All right, but keep going.
yeah, I think loyalty, is a big thing, and it's hard to find loyalty nowadays, and especially as an athlete, because athletes we're constantly trying to be recruited by other gyms, and constantly getting it's dealing with an athlete. I told Marcy is almost like dealing with a woman, and
Okay. In what way? Oh, cut out
okay,
again.
this I don't know.
There we go. All right, now you're back. All right. So in what
Yeah.
way?
But yeah, it's a big thing for me, and nothing's perfect, but staying with the people that's done things for you through thick and thin, I think that's the most important, because Marcy has done so much for me. I've had other coaches, and
This message isn't going to be as effective because it keeps getting broken up by all these pauses. All
I don't
right.
know why it keeps pausing. I don't know why it
I
keeps
don't
pausing.
either. I'm not really sure. Um, but it is. I don't know. It's. I'll have to try to fix it when I go through the edit. But we'll make it a little bit smoother. It won't be perfect, but it'll definitely be smoother than what it is right now. So that way the message can actually come out all at once as opposed to stop, start, stop, start. Because you were saying some good
Okay,
stuff.
there it is. I just pressed a thing to keep it on here, so that's good. Yeah,
Okay,
because it
cool.
kept pausing.
Got it.
But yeah, I think
Same
loyalty is a
two
big
people
thing.
and with your team.
Yeah, staying loyal to your people, because I've had coaches in the past that were great coaches, state champions, and everything, but they couldn't work with my personality, and I learned a lot from them. But I think everybody thinks they need like a UFC champion or a UFC guy, when in reality, sometimes they won't. Their personalities as an athlete or something won't mesh well with that person, and sometimes the coach that knows enough can get you to where you want. And so that's what I think is not every athlete can work with that big name established coach. And I think it's great that Marcy's came from the bottom just like me, because I started my camp as a park and karate school. And it's amazing what I've achieved with very little of what I've done, and Marcelino too. It's amazing what both our camps have done. Him being a no corner, first no corner to open up a school, that is a huge accomplishment, okay? Because most no corners quit
Mm.
and they just give up. And I think working with him, learning from him and making each other better, helping not just my community, the Porterville community, but also the Tulare community. Working together is something that a lot of other gyms don't do. A lot of gyms have fallouts. They have coaches come in and then they have disagreements and leave. I think a lot of other gyms can learn from me and him, our brotherhood and what we try to achieve, and that's trying to make everybody better, trying to make the people in Tulare better and in Porterville, and growing each other for the future and growing as valley. And I think that's what a lot of other gyms should try to learn and try to work with, but they don't, because everybody's uh, gets in their own head, And I think what Marcelino's has achieved. He's had probably the most fighters in come out of his gym in Tulare, obviously. I mean, we obviously have competition like the grind, and then obviously when I open up next year, I'm obviously going to have CBC and all the other ones. But the thing of it is staying consistent, being warriors for the people, like Marcelino is and like I am. Me and him are warriors for the people. We don't go with a camp. We go with for our community. And I think that's what's different than a lot of the other camps and a lot of the other people. Nothing against the other camps, because there's a lot of great camps out there. A lot of camps are not about money, but there are some out there that are pieces of shit and they're about money. And and the thing of it is I think a lot of people could learn from me and him brotherhood and friendship. Trying to build two cities and everything, and I think that's separates me. And I can't wait, for this weekend to obviously finally end the drought that my camp has been, and I would rather not have anybody else in the corner than Marcelino, obviously.
Fuck yeah. Awesome.
Mhm.
Well, so is there anything else you want to say about your fight this weekend before we go?
Not really, other than I'm just really excited to fight in front of my hometown, and I think the results are going to speak for themselves. At the end of the day, I'm fighting at 140, a different weight. This is the third weight I've fought at, and the thing of it is, I plan on winning this weekend, but if I don't, I'm just going to go back to the drawing board, still keep working on, and eventually I will get that win and win the belt, because that's why I still go in and train and still do what I do. And I think, it's not going to define who I am. I think eventually everything will speak for themselves, because I'm a fan favorite. Regardless, that's why. I mean, I've obviously haven't gone my way, and I've been on your podcast 4 times. Because a lot of people love me and love watching me fight. So I think just sometimes 80% success is going up. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and one of those days I'm going to go on that win streak. So
Exactly. Consistency is key.
Consistency is key. A lot of other guys aren't as consistent. So.
Right. And, 4 fights in a year, and, you're probably going to have at least another one before the year ends, I imagine, because we're 7-8 months in, we got 4 more months, so I'm sure you're going to take another one after this as well.
Yeah, well, my little brother, Ray, has been trying to get back from training, and so at September, I was going to possibly take a fight, but Marcelino was telling me I need to take some time off and everything, and I was kind of focus on him and focus on whoever else is fighting for Marcelino. But yeah, I mean, who knows?
See what happens.
See what happens. Things can happen. I was going to take a break before I took this fight, because and then I went, but because it was in the hometown, so you never know what happens.
Right. Awesome. Well, thank you for making the time to come on the podcast again, and you'll win this weekend, and then we'll have you on a 5th time after that.
And always thank you for having me. I always enjoy being on here, and honestly, the next time I'm hoping I get that win, because as much as I appreciate you having me on here, I would love being on with the win, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, you will.
But
after this weekend, we'll do another one. All right. You got
Sounds
this.
Good, bro.
Your time.
Thank you.
All right. Enjoy your day, Tristan. Thank you.
You too.
Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 559, got the camera in their hand, but Tristan standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stands. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Fight nights packed, everybody getting clips. Microphone moving from the champs to the kids. Tristan standing fresh, all ready for the question. Mike looked over like, nah, next selection. Now we're looking at each other confused, like, what my guy even do to you? Did he miss weight? Did he steal your fries? Did he owe you $20 back in 95? Nobody knows, but the legend has grown. Now it's become bigger than the actual show. Every event when the cameras appear, the first thing we yell, where's Tristan this year? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man, damn it. 559, got the camera in their hand, but Tristan standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. And interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stand. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Well, kinda, not really, mostly funny. Tristan's our first three-time guest, still one of the best, still putting fighters to the test. Meanwhile, Mike acting like he don't exist. Bro probably thinks Tristan's invisible or some shit. Every interview we count them aloud. 1, 2, 3, still skip my guy somehow. At this point it's tradition, the crowd already knows. Soon as Mike grabs a mic, everybody goes ooh. Then 5 seconds later, fuck Mike Hernandez! Maybe next event he'll finally see. Maybe he'll say, hey Tristan, you got a minute? We'll forgive him. Probably. Maybe. Depends how funny this song gets. Just kidding. Fuck that guy. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 3-time guest and he's still outstanding. So the whole crowd keeps chanting, fuck Mike Hernandez. Till that day, we'll keep chanting, fuck Mike Hernandez. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 559 got the camera in their hand, but Tristan's standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stands. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Fight night's packed, everybody getting clips. Microphone moving from the champs to the kids. Tristan standing fresh, all ready for the question. Mike looked over like, nah, next selection. Now we're looking at each other confused, like what my guy even do to you? Did he miss weight? Did he steal your fries? Did he owe you 20 bucks back in 95? Nobody knows, but the legend has grown. Now it's become bigger than the actual show. Every event when the cameras appear, the first thing we yell, is Tristan this here? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 559 got the camera in their hand, but Tristan's standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my man. Now the whole squad singing in the stands. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Now it's personal, well, kinda, not really, mostly funny. Tristan's our first 3-time guest, still one of the best, still putting fighters to the test. Meanwhile, Mike acting like he don't exist. Bro probably thinks Tristan's invisible or some shit. Every interview we count them aloud. 1, 2, 3, still skip my guy somehow. At this point it's tradition, the crowd already knows. Soon as Mike grabs a mic, everybody goes ooh. Then 5 seconds later, fuck Mike Hernandez. Maybe next event he'll finally see. Maybe he'll say, hey Tristan, you got a minute? We'll forgive him. Probably. Maybe. Depends how funny this song gets. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 3-time guest and he's still outstanding. So the whole crowd keeps demanding, interview Tristan. Till that day, we'll keep chanting, fuck Mike Hernandez.
Yeah. No vibes. No hope. We came with a plan. Yeah, no guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. Camp clock ticking, sweat on the floor. Data on the tablet, not a prayer anymore. We know where you win, we know where you fall. So we don't chase knockouts, we collect rounds all. Distance control, don't bite on the bait. If he blitzes early, let him gas, let him break. No ego in the pocket, no pride in the fire. We survive, then we rise, then we drown as desire. When the lights get loud and the mind gets tight, this ain't improv, this is chess in a fight. No guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. If this happens, do this. If that fails, reset. Win the round, then the fight. No vibes, no hope, just facts in hands. Pressure with purpose, that's a fight plan. Walk out calm, walk out the man. Smart beats tough, that's a fight plan. Digital corner. results. Fight plan.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free,
Let go.
you're free.
Hey, look, I don't simp, I support, there's a difference, I swear. But somehow every crisis end up part of my care. Every soon got extended, every next week got bent. I was funding potential, not the present I meant.
Take your time, heal up, I got you, no stress. Next thing I know, I'm cash up in my piece to distress. Doctor on vacation, lawyer need a break. Why everybody healing on my paycheck?
I'm the coach, talk discipline, life lessons, grit. But skip the chapter called who you investing in. Talking about divine timing, I'm like cool, I'll wait. But divine timing never showed up with a date.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free.
Let's be honest, gotta laugh at me. Confused being calm with liability. If you need a savior, I grab the cape. But why I gotta drown just to prove I'm great?
I'm learning, help ain't help if it hurts your spine. Trust ain't trust if it costs your time. Love ain't love if it lives on someday.
And almost don't pay rent in my real life, ayy. I don't hate women, nah, cut that noise. I hate patterns wrapped up in a pretty voice. You can care and still say, I'm done with the cause. That ain't selfish, that's a boundary, boss.
If they want you, they show up.
If it's real,
It don't need a receipt.
if you gotta keep proving your worth.
You already underpaid.
So I move different, still kind, still me. But I study red flags like it's film on repeat. No more hold me down while I figure it out. Cause I figure me out and I'm choosing that route. I want effort, not echoes, plans, not vibes. If we build in the future, it's stuff in real time. I show love when it's mutual, get space when it's fair. But I'm done auditioning for love with my care.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free, still a hero, just smarter, inspired. Hard on the field, but my boundaries wired. If patience is a virtue, I invested my way.
Coach learned the lesson.
Now I'm winning the game.
Let go.
You're free. For everybody over giving, over trusting, over waiting. You ain't broken, you just overdue for a boundary. Heartbreak in the rear view, let's go.
Coach Bergen energy, but make it savage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know that ex who ripped your soul in two. Broke your heart, left you scrolling through a gram like a fool.
Now she's posted up with some new dude, smiling bright, looking all happy like the pain was just last night.
She wouldn't be happy if you put up in a foreign whip. Bank account looking like it swallowed a spaceship. Private jets, wrist rocking heavy metal while she's still swiping for rent in a basic rental. You thought revenge was key in her car, some text at 2 a.m. Nah, bro, that's amateur hour. That's pretend. Real ones, level up, stack it, quiet, then loud. Turn that L into a W, make the whole block proud.
The only way to get revenge, yeah, that's the move. Get rich, get fit, get everything you lose. She see you shining that smile, turn to dust, X on your mind.
Nah,
Now she on your nuts.
success is the best revenge.
Put it on repeat, from the bottom to the top. Can't nobody compete.
She happy with him.
Cool, let her think that till she sees your life and have a heart attack.
Used to cry in the whip playlist full of sad songs. Now the playlist all money. Engine singing like a choir long. Gym every day, abs looking Photoshop. Mine on a milli, no more basic thought. She texting, hey stranger, like she missed the old days. You reply with a screenshot. They just stock games, left on red, ghost mode activated. While you out here levitating, elevated, celebrated. Funny how the pain fueled the tank, now you racing. She thought she broke you, nah, she just gave you the motivation. Turn that heartbreak to a money printer. Facts, now every bag you pull look like a heart attack.
No drama, no calls, no petty revenge schemes. Just you winning in silence, living out your dreams. She see the glow up, jaw drop to the floor. That's the ultimate fuck you without saying a word. The only way to get revenge, that's the move. Get rich, get fit, get everything you lose. She see you shining that smile, turn to dust, X on your mind.
Nah,
Now she on your nuts.
success is the best revenge.
Put it on repeat, from the bottom to the top. Can't nobody compete.
Yeah, stack it up, king.
She'll feel it without you saying a thing.
Revenge served cold with a side of success. Let me break this down for you. Play I'm tiny, he's colossal, call it David versus Goliath. But if I get the first move, we gon' need a orthodontist. He in business or in life, that's the mood, that's the wisest. Cause if Tyson hits me first, I'm waking up the bright lights. And I'm just trying to make it out here, trying to get my little wins. First mover's like a free punch, let me swing before he spins. Cause once that uppercut connects, man, I'm chilling with my sins. So I'm planning on my plays like I'm Brady for the rings. First move, that's the key, yeah, simple but profound. You can fight a heavyweight and still put him on the ground. Get your shot before they do, that's the secret to the crown. First move, that's the word around the town. Like, that's the word around the town. Yeah. Like Coach said with Tyson, don't be waiting for permission. Opportunity and patience is the first in line admission. If I'm sitting in the back just wishing, missing all my vision, and I'm lying in a hospital bed trying to recollect decisions. But if I strike first, break curses, push past nerves and verses, then I'm cashing all these checks with commas looking like some cursive. They say life ain't fair, nah, life's just who gon' serve it. Are you Tyson on your turf, or you that dude who just observes it? First move, that's the key, yeah, simple but profound. You can fight a heavyweight and still put him on the ground. Get your shot before they do, that's the secret to the crown. First move, that's the word around the town. So y'all, if I'm ever in the ring with Tyson, please just let me hit him first. Or better yet,
Yo, it's your boy spitting real talk,
move
no
countries,
cap.
bruh.
Dreams so big, they bust the map, but hold up. Let's get one thing straight, exceptional life, it's a high stakes fate. Chillin' at home, praying for the shine, want a penthouse whip and a gold line grind. I'm like, yo, make my life epic, no norm, but word is exceptional's a wild storm. Unique ain't always popping champagne, could be locked in a cell, feeling that pain. The coma's unique, so's a big screen glow. Exceptional's just breaking from the status quo. I'm trying to flex, yeah, skyscraper dreams, big chains, bright fame, living supreme. But they say no light without dark, that's truth. You want the crown, gotta bleed no truce. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. They said this logic's clean, let's keep it real. If you're slow, you'll miss it, no big deal. But if you're sharp, it's simple, no stress. Winners need losers, that's a cosmic chess. Skies like you want that top tier prize. Run the gauntlet, dodge the lows in disguise. Some fold, crying, man it's too rough. They turn to losers, life's cold, tough luck. But me, I'm wired to outlast the grind. Sweat on my face, but I'm keeping it aligned. Every winner feels the weight, that's fact. The difference I push, never turning back. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. Yo, I'm dreaming of the top, but it's a trek, every stumble's just a test. No wreck, they say no light without dark, that's real. Gotta face the lows to cop that thrill. Dodging excuses, no I ain't got time. Every winner's walking that same hard line. The gauntlet's tough, but I'm built to endure. Exceptional vibes, man, my heart's pure. Picture me cruising in a whip, no stress, but exceptional's messy. Gotta confess, could be red carpets, could be bars in a cage. Gotta stay focused, keep flipping the page. Voice in my head like, don't be a clown. The path to the top, it's a brutal showdown. But I'm locked in, no quitting, I'm set. Got the heart to break clocks, no regret. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. So pray for the stars, but know the cost. Exceptional's wild, you could win or get lost. Light and dark, they dance in the game. I'm out here repping that untamed flame.
Yeah, I wake up scrolling, thumb tied, so numb. Alarm yelling, dream big. I hit snooze, dream done. Life ain't bad, that's the problem though. Pain on layaway, comfort keeping me broke. I say, one day like it's scheduled in my phone, but someday ain't a day, it's a zone I never go. Got talent in the trunk, fear driving the car. Waiting to feel ready like that's ever how it starts. I keep asking for a sign, universe like you don't need motivation, you need to move your butt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage. Living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared, confidence appear. Yeah, comfort's a trap, discipline the map. Act first, feelings follow, that's a psychological fact. I thought I needed confidence to finally begin. Turns out confidence is built by repeatedly taking nails and then winning. Brain say chill, heart say more. Ego say tomorrow, discipline say floor. Push-ups when I'm tired, mic on when I'm dry. Posting when it's cringy, truth louder than my pride. Life don't change from thoughts, it changes from reps. Every small uncomfortable step, cash and interest on self-respect. Nobody coming to save you, that's a cheat code. Scary at first and then freeze your soul. Pain of effort or pain of regret, pick one, either way you pay the debt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage. Living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared, confidence appear. Yeah, comfort's a trap, discipline the map. Act first, feelings follow, yeah, remember that. No montage music when you starting from the floor. Just you versus you, no applause, no encore. But every time you choose hard over easy, you rewrite the story, make the future less greasy. I ain't special, I'm consistent when it sucks. That's the difference between dreams and actual stuff. So I move before I'm ready, let the nerves come along. Fearing the passenger seat, but I'm driving this song. Quiet desperation, loud until you act. Life don't get better, you get better than that.
Coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fall in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fall. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fall. I was walking through the jungle with my people by my side. Didn't know that in a moment I'd be fighting for my life. Felt the world start spinning, colors all fade to white. Next thing I knew, I was falling out of sight. Heard voices in the darkness saying, coach, hold tight. But the fear in Queen Jeezy had me wanting to fight. Dreams turn to storms when you can't stand the bright. But every storm breaks when you step into the light. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fight. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fight. In the hospital bed, trying to piece back time. Maya told me, breathe, one step you'll climb. Truth lying, drop facts while the monitors chime. Said your brain hit a wall, but your hope still shines. Juji made jokes when the nights felt long. Panda read stories, keeping my heart strong. Hilarious hood pulled pranks, but he meant no wrong. And Stamps hustled salts when the pressure felt on. Every dream I battled was a lesson in disguise. Every fall just to set up for a stronger rise. When Queen JC cried, man, it opened my eyes. I ain't quitting on my people, ain't no goodbye. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fight. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fight.
He's good, he's more than good. He's still winning. A setback ain't a sentence, it's just a pause in the paragraph.
I woke up with a vision and a fire in my chest. Every scar I carry is a reason I'm blessed. Life hit hard, but I hit back twice. Yeah, I'm alright.
Welcome in, take a seat. Let's begin to ride.
with stories, got nothing to hide. A little twist, a little turn, where's it gonna go? Tune in close, let's find out with the coach's flow. Oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know, but I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Life's a game we're playing, no script to read. Laughs and lessons, whatever we need. From the sidelines to the spotlight, we're taking it slow. Coach is calling the shots. It's time for the show. There, oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know, but I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Every day's a new scene, a story untold, with a wink and a grin. We're breaking the mold. No rehearsals, no lines, just living it true. Coach Bergen's got the mic, and we're coming for you. Bearer, oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know, but I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Going with the flow, yeah, Coach's way to be. Stick around, come along, it's you and me. Oh, 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 the Coach Bergen Show. Here we go, let's roll. Hey yo, I'm Coach Bergen, living in my dome. World's a sec, got cameras in my home. Every crush I had, man, they played a role, but I'm done with the script, time to take control. Used to vibe with this one, thought a story would soar, cast her as my co-star, but she walked out the door, then another came. Damn, she had that spark, but I'm Truman in this movie, sailing past the dark. Heartbreaks, just a plot twist, I'm learning the game. Old loves in the rear view, no need for their names. This ain't a rom-com, it's the Coach Bergen flick. Every scene's mine, yo, the director don't quit. It's the Coach Bergen Show, I'm the star, let's ride past love's old crushes, yo, I'm waving goodbye. Life's a movie, I'm Truman, breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen Show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm free in my soul. Told myself I'd see Simone, time clocks the spot, and there she was like fate, yo, connecting the dots. But to have her in my life, she wasn't down for the role. Like Truman's girl for Fiji, it's out of my control. Of course, it's a TV show, plot's wild, no doubt. Born on Valentine's Day, heart's been tossed about. All these women in my script tearing me apart, but I'm flipping the page, new chapter, fresh start. It's the Coach Bergen Show, I'm the star, let's ride past love's old crushes, yo, I'm waving goodbye. Life's a movie, I'm Truman, breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen Show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm free in my soul. See the crowd in my life, they all clap for the kid. Done chasing shadows for the love that I did. This my Truman moment, sailing out to the edge. World's fake walls can't hold me, I'm jumping the ledge. Every crush was a lesson, every tear was a take. Every late night text was a choice I'd remake. Now I'm editing the cut, snipping out the pain. New scenes dropping daily, sunshine after rain. So here's to the Coach Bergen Show, curtains up, let's go. Old flames in the credits, I don't need them no more. Simone, like that girl who was moving to Fiji. Truman vibes, I'm free, world's mine, you don't see me, yeah. It's the Coach Bergen Show, fade to black, I'm whole. Next act's all me with a brand new soul.
Thank you to my sponsor, Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. Tonight proved that you pause, you breathe, and you finish the sentence. We did that, we finished
You
it.
looked unstoppable out there.
I didn't quit. Coma dreams prove comebacks are real. Thank you, coach. I told y'all, no matter how deep it gets, wake up and fight.
Coma dreams stayed with me. It reminded me not to take any day for granted. Just being healthy, training, and showing up is something to be thankful for.
I didn't expect this, but coma dreams actually hit me. Watching coach go through that made me realize how fragile life is and why you don't waste your shot. This isn't a movie, it's life. It is what it is.
You know, I didn't expect to get hit this hard by a film, but Coma Dreams just wrecked me in the best way. The way it showed someone fighting their way back, step by step, it felt honest, like rolling here on the mats.
All right, I watched Coma Dreams, and I'm going to tell you, Coach's recovery, that was truly inspiring. That's a story worth watching.
I've chased titles my whole life. Coma Dreams reminded me the real prize is waking up and getting another chance. I'm grateful. Thank you, coach. I've been knocked down more times than I can count. Coma Dreams reminded me, you never quit, you keep standing back up.
Shout out to Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. We finished the sentence and we finished the fight. Thank you, coach.
Congratulations on the win. What's the message tonight?
Train by day, Coma Dreams by night, all day.
Every day I put in the work. It ain't for likes, it's for legacy. Fight Plan Pro keeps me locked in. I train, I track, I recover, I grow, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin for staying disciplined.
That app got me locked in. Recovery, mindset, discipline, tracking everything, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin just for putting in the work. Man, I'm telling you right now, train by day, Fight Plan Pro by night, all day, baby.